up in the sky. Loves his planes, loves to fly high. Never stays grounded, always on the go. With the subway in hand, he's the star of the show. Wings spread wide, cutting through the blue. Clouds can't catch him, sky's always new. Subway in the cockpit, sandwich on his knee. Dreaming of the clouds, living wild and free. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night. Turbulence and tailwinds, nothing makes him pause. Sky's the limit, he's breaking all the laws. Riding on the jet stream, dancing with the breeze. In his world up yonder, life's a slice of ease. Blue skies and subways, that's his kind of high. Maverick never falters, he's a real fly guy. Jet engines roar, his laughter fills the air. Aerial acrobat, subway billionaire. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night. Maverick, 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 soar and glide, pilot of the skies, with subway by his side. Maverick, maverick, endless flight, flying through the day, eating all night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a wonderful live stream here at Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are live once again in the sim, ready to fly over in the 777 here in our special Wings for Hope St Jude livery. Drive NF250. Hello, what's going on over on Twitch? Welcome, welcome. VSeth. Welcome over on YouTube. We are, of course, dual streaming here, YouTube and Twitch for St Jude Play Live Challenge season. But yeah, so welcome to the sim, guys. We're going to be flying over to Denver first, and then from Denver, we're going up to Winnipeg, Canada here in the 777. Along the way, we'll have some other in-flight entertainment games that we'll be doing. Not entirely sure on the games, but we will be doing some other in-flight entertainment in cruise on both flights. About a 2-hour or so flight to Denver, and then a little more than a 2-hour flight or so to Winnipeg, so we don't want to waste too much time. But again, we are raising money for St Jude Children's Research Hospital. This is the 777-300ER. Yes, 777-300ER. The 200ER is not out yet, but the PMDG 777-300ER by PMDG. So we're going to get hopped in. We're on the ground LAX. We're flying on VATSIM. If you guys want to fly along with us, you're more than welcome to. That is a pretty livery, isn't it, Mr. CST? The man, the myth, the legend himself, the one that helped create our team livery here for Wings for Hope. Lots of cool things on this livery. Got our St Jude logo, our Wings for Hope team logo. This is the plane we flew for World Flight last year. You're gonna get the St Jude livery. Nice. So, but yeah, so we're on the ground here, LAX. We're at the Bradley International Terminal. Our plane recently came in from down in Mexico. Is where it was. That's where it was. Now we're going to Denver with it. But yeah, so thank you guys for coming along tonight. Good to see you guys in chat. Don't forget the streamer logos in the cabin. Yes, of course not. Let's actually hop on in our plane. We'll show some caveats of our plane here before we get going. You can see we got the Wings for Hope logo in the cockpit and the St. Jude logo, as well as, can't forget it on the clicky pin over here. And then in the cockpit, or I should say in the galley, we have all the streamer logos for everyone a part of Wings for Hope. Mr. CST, myself, Jeff Faviano, Geo, Captain Geo, Nabil Games, Mickey D Mike, Captain Canada, Civ Ryan, Blue Games, Mr. Major Mark, Paulie F, Mr. Mustafa, and Liam. So, gotta love it, gotta love it. Super detailed. Appreciate CST for the awesome Wings for Hope livery that we used. We're gonna need another awesome Wings for Hope livery here on the new plane that we fly this year. Yeah, so links in the chat, links in the description on both Twitch and YouTube for the link to donate to St. Jude if you guys want to donate. We're working our way towards our lifetime goal of $50,000 raised here between myself and our team. We're also helping raising funds with our Pink Hat Squad that we joined over in St. Jude this year. And that plane is a secret. The only thing I've divulged is that we'll be flying an Airbus this year. I have not said which one, other than it's going to be a 321, a 330, or a 350. So, 3 different planes. One of those 3 planes is what we plan on flying this year for World Flight. So, yeah. So, super cool. Looks everything good. We're going to go ahead and get in our plane here. I'm going to get our music off here as we are going to get our plane ready to go. And then while boarding is commencing and our plane's ready, we're going to watch a video from St. Jude. So battery power, ground power is on. Arm the emergency lights. Get our ideas aligning. Okay, cabin power can come on. That all looks good. Hydraulics can stay off for now. Seatbelt signs can go to the on position. Lights are all good up in here. And that's pretty much it for the overhead. We're going to go to our electronic flight bag now and request our sim brief data. And sim brief data is in there and good. Let's go here to our FMC. Alright, so GPS position, we'll throw that in there. Cool, that looks good. We're going to go to route request. We're going to go to sim brief. We're going to set our payload and our fuel, and then select our route. That looks good there. Let's get our weather for St. Jude here. I have a feeling I know it. JJ, what's going on? 350? Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, what plane we're going to fly all comes down to the equipment that we're able to get for it that works 100% with the plane, has the best stability and performance is what it's all going to come down to. Okay. I know everyone's preference. Okay, everyone's preference is for the 350. And if it works the best and we're able to get it all set up in a full cockpit configuration, then that's probably the #1 choice, followed by the 330 and the E321. Again, all depending on what's going to be the most stable and reliable, whether it's the AnyBuild 350 or 330 or the Phoenix A321. All right, cool. So let's load in the route. Got that going there. Clear our scratch pad there. So LAX to Denver, we are United 8317 today. You guys see NVIDIA has announced it'll begin manufacturing its AI supercomputers entirely in the United States. I did see that. Hey, Destin Mythology, what's going on? Good to see you over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. All right, our flight plan is good there. We're going to activate, execute the flight plan. Legs are in and look good. We do have our clearance from VATSIM. Let me go ahead and read that off here. Cleared on the Orca 5 departure, Las Vegas transition. Then as filed, we're going to go to the altitude of 39,000 feet, squawking 1042, 1042, which I got in the box. And we're going to be on mode C. So we are climbing via the SID, except maintain 5,000, which I'll go ahead and get that set in the box here as well. Alright, 5,000 is set in the box. And departure frequency is 124.30, which no one is online for that. We just got tower online as of right now. So tower's online for now, which is fine here with us, and we'll get that ready to go. We should be looking at the ATIS here, probably 24 left for departure. 3000 is our altimeter. 3000 set. Let's get that set to inches. Cool. All right, 300 is set. 24 right. Yep. Approach. Departures in progress. 24 and 5. 2 up. Yep. So 24 left for departure on the Orca 5 and the Las Vegas transition. We'll execute that. Leg page there. We got RNAV, Delray, and vectors out to Clipper, which looks good there. Cool. Let's go ahead and we'll get GSX to begin the boarding process. Oh, let's actually reload the sim brief real quick. There we go. And now we'll request boarding. Alright, cool. Boarding is requested. That looks good there. We'll get the performance tool over here. We'll double check our numbers with that here in a minute. We can go ahead and attach the tug. Yes. We're putting all of our weight and payload in again with GSX automatically there, so we're just going to let it do its thing. And then we'll get our performance data here in a minute. I'll go ahead and reject it on that. Okay. Cool. That all looks good. Let me go ahead and set our parking brake here as well. That looks good there. Cool.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Another plane next to us. Let's see, where's the other plane? Oh, it's all the way down there. The only thing I don't like is small matching is there's another United plane with us. I wonder if he's flying wrong. Another plane over there just landed.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright. There we go.
Passengers boarding started.
Alright, passenger boarding is started. They got our weight and balances in, so we'll go ahead and re-request the performance data. Once we get this performance and everything in here, then we're going to go ahead and watch our little video from St. Jude while the passengers board our plane. Should be able to go in the cabin and see passengers coming aboard, I believe, back there.
This way. Hello.
Oh, there they are. Hello, hello. Welcome aboard.
This way.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna hit accept there. So 390 will actually be our cruise altitude, which is fine. 0 fuel weight can get populated there. Everything else I believe looks good. Cost index. Let's check our cost index. Yep, cost index 18 is fine. All that is good. Now we can go over to our tablet. Let's do some performance here. Runway 24 left. Auto, import weather, calculate. Alright, so we got our numbers here. We're going to do a cell temp of 45 degrees. Flex on departure. And that looks good there. We're going to go to takeoff page. We're going to go flaps 5. CG is in. And I want speeds of 145. Oops. 145, 150, and 156. What is going on here? Oh, on the center now. How do we get on the centered? Alright, there we go. And we're going to be on 156. Cool. Alright, so we got our performance numbers now in the FMC. That all looks good down there. Cool. Let's go back to the outside a little bit. See, our cargo is being loaded. Passengers low. There's a Delta plane going by there. Yo, Nolan, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. Game with Jetty, what's going on? Is this livery everyone can get, or only you and the other streamers? I believe that's entirely up to CST Gaming. I think he made it available to others, if I'm not mistaken. But I can ask him to follow up, and if so, then I can definitely drop it in the Discord. Salim, what's going on? Been a while. It's good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys, man. Thanks for joining us. All right, so while we're playing boards, we're going to take a short look at we're going to take a little watch of a St. Jude video. Here, so enjoy.
People don't know unless I tell them. They don't think of me as like the kid who had cancer. They just think of me as their friend.
There's not a handbook for this. There's not a handbook for how to get your baby through cancer when they're 9 months old. And for Kelly, she only knows the stories. She doesn't remember how surgery felt. She doesn't remember going into radiation. She doesn't remember what chemo was like. She only knows
It's only for Microsoft.
We have 2 very healthy kidneys that are functioning 11 years later. And to be honest, at 11 months old, that wasn't even an idea until I talked to Dr. Davidoff.
For kidney tumors, the vast majority of those are going to be Wilms tumor. In about 5 or 6% of kids with Wilms tumor, they'll have tumors in both kidneys. The good news is that the outcome for patients with bilateral Wilms tumor is outstanding. In our experience, we've been able to save normal kidney on both sides in over 90% of the cases, whereas across the country that number is closer to 40%.
What did he take out, sweetie? Took out, yeah, out of your belly. What was in your belly that he took out? Do you remember what he took out? Not only did he save her life long term, he saved her quality of life. Gave us some hope that she could be cured, and gave us some hope that her kidneys might be able to be saved. And he agreed to treat her, and the rest became history. It's an absolute miracle for us.
Yeah, I mean, gives her hope in the future that she wouldn't have had otherwise.
So when Kelly was about 9 months old, I was rubbing her tummy and I felt a mass in her stomach. I just knew that something was wrong. I never thought it was going to be cancer. So the oncologist was looking at this 9-month-old that's laying on this stretcher in the emergency room, and she looks at me and she goes, "We believe she has bilateral Wilms tumor, which is kidney cancer. It's stage 5. And so within that first 48 hours, she had a port placed and we started chemo. right away. So we did 6 weeks of chemo down in South Florida. And then the surgeon in South Florida and the surgeon in Central Florida were both going to remove her entire left kidney and only leave her with half of her right. And nobody would answer the question of, can you live with half a kidney? Nobody would answer that question. Like, my mind was totally that we're going to have a kidney transplant within a few years. This is going to be her life. And then Dr. Davidoff tells me he can do something completely different.
My daughter PJ, her diagnosis is bilateral Wilms tumor. We had a discussion with some of the local doctors, opinion they wanted to remove the whole kidney, and we didn't necessarily want to do that. We're not only trying to save PJ's life, but I'm also at the same time trying to give her the best outcome possible, the best quality of life possible.
We've reviewed the latest.
Dr. Davidoff came in. The first thing he said is, I'm sorry that PJ is having to go through this. To me, there's no doubt he was the man for the job.
I'm comfortable and confident that we'll be able to save a good part of each kidney. Our experience with seeing a lot of these kids and understanding that really nephron-sparing surgery can be accomplished in nearly all cases, that has given us the ability to really pursue nephron-sparing surgery aggressively for patients with bilateral Wilms tumor.
They tell you that they'll contact you each hour, roughly, and let you know how things are going. And they've been doing that. They've been keeping us updated. You know, she looks good, things are fine, everything's going according to plan, which is wonderful, and it's amazing to have that resource, to have somebody so caring that they're going to reach out to you during that time.
So we're all done. Everything went great. Everything that looked abnormal is out. The kidneys looked great. There's a ton of normal kidney, good-looking kidney on both sides, and they look fine and good color and so on. Now you can breathe.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What I love about St. Jude is how well they work with our local doctor. And those two got in touch with each other, and they figured out the best treatment plan, the best timing. And then we came home and we started chemo back at home.
The results of the surgery are conveyed back to the treating oncologist, and when available, the pathology report is also reviewed with the treating oncologist. When the patient goes back after recovery from surgery, all the details of their care here at St. Jude is sent to the treating oncologist. That includes the operative note, the discharge summary, the pathology report, and any recommendations to the home oncologist for further treatment. We remain in contact with the family and with the treating oncologist as the child finishes their therapy, and generally we bring those children back once a year to St. Jude for specialized imaging, renal function assessment, and general follow-up.
Today we're just here for a yearly checkup at St. Jude. Our surgery was back in end of June 2013, and he was 11 months old.
A place like St. Jude with a research hospital, I mean, this is what they do. This is what they fight every day. So being able to come here, get the test done, it puts a level of ease in your mind as he's growing up healthy.
My husband Chris also had a Wilms tumor when he was 2.5 years old. So we were kind of on the lookout for something. We weren't expecting anything, but we were just kind of on the lookout for something abnormal with him. I mean, it's just reassuring for us to know that he's being followed very carefully.
I'm just excited to see him run around, bounce around, and play with kids. I mean, it's great, you know, after everything he's been through, to see that energy level, but whew, man, I have trouble keeping up. I think that's what everybody needs to hear. It's going to be all right. It's going to be a long journey, but definitely something you can get through.
This weekend was 11-year cancer-free. So that was exciting. Because beating cancer is a big thing. It's something special, and it's something that we should celebrate. Being able to have a life. For for this many years after having cancer is just amazing.
Like, I never allowed myself to think we would get to 10 years. I never thought like, oh, for her 10-year celebration, we'll do this. So when you put it all into perspective, I know how blessed we are. She's gonna plan a Sweet 16 in a few years, and I'm gonna teach her to drive, and she's gonna graduate.
When I think of the alternative, I'm really happy to be living the lifestyle that I am. Because the way that I live my life, I can ride a bike, I can do gymnastics, being able to do all those things, like pretty much do anything. If I can beat cancer, nothing can stop me from doing anything that I want to do.
All right. So, our plane should be pretty much ready to rock and roll, I believe. Boarding should be pretty much done. I think passengers are finishing up boarding. We're almost done. We're at 273 out of 290 passengers. So we will go ahead and get our APU fired up. Well, that is the mission you guys are helping support here with St. Jude. Every dollar saves a life. Saves a life, helps a family, and your guys' support is absolutely appreciated. Harry, what's going on? How about that Angels comeback today, right? That was legit. I definitely did not see that coming, but I am definitely pleasantly surprised. We're going to get the hydraulics onto auto here. Our APU should be spooling up as we speak here as well. Let's go ahead and... what are we looking for there? Electric panel. Waiting for the APU to spool up and the APU gen to kick on. Oh, and that is the sound that boarding is complete. I'm going to go ahead and get our flight deck door closed here in preparation for pushback and departure. We can get tuned over to tower, which is on line 129.5. 129.5. And then departure is going to be on 124.3. Alright, we got that in the box. Looks like APU is spooling up. APU gen power is online, so we can go ahead and get the external power disconnected. Alright, we can get our flight director 1 and 2 on. That looks good. Our takeoff speed was 156, so we're going to go 165. 166, I think. Yeah, 166.
Delta 93 Heavy, contact at departure 124.3, good day.
166 in the box. We'll go LNAV and VNAV here.
Delta 93 Heavy, contact circle departure 124.3, good day.
And
apologies, 124.3, good day. Delta 689, runway 24 left, 508.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is our little trick here. If I go like that, I think, then I can do left side engine. Yep, do that. And then we can put it back. Cool. And then in the center here, we can put the checklist. If we don't do the checklist, it's going to beep at us. So we'll do our checklist here just to get out of the way. Oxygen is good. Flight instruments are good and checked. And normal. Flight deck door is good. MCP is set. Takeoff speeds are good. CDU is set. Trim. Is trim set 3.25.
Delta 689, wind 24012, on up to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff for Delta 689.
3.25 is set now. And we'll go beacon on here. Oh. And alright, before start, checklist is good to go. LA Tower United 8317, ready for push and start.
Delta 83-7, correction, United 8317. Put LA Tower push and start on 2 kilos of approved face south.
Alright, push and start on the kilo is approved facing south for United 8317. Alright, so we're facing south, which is a problem because we set up for a north departure. So I guess we're going to go a south departure here, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and fix that in the box as we push back. Tyler, what's going on?
124.3.
Hey, I'm going to end up going to college, I think, near where you are. Maybe one day we would run into you. Oh, nice. What college are you going to? We are late. That's not like Wings for Hope motto, right? We are late, but we're here for St. Jude. It's alright. It's alright to be late today. Alright, push back. Yes, can go ahead and release the ground power.
Polari 711 on kilo, ready to fix. Polari 711, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, the LA altimeter 3000. 255 via Bravo 3000 on the altimeter, Polari 711.
Let's get our fuel pumps all on. Oh, we gotta close our door apparently.
LA Tower, good afternoon, Singapore 12, have to be fully established, ILS 24 right, 5 miles for Singapore 12 heavy.
There we go, doors
Singapore 12
closing.
heavy, LA Tower, wind 24012, running 24 right, cleared line.
Locking gear.
24 right, cleared line, Singapore 12 heavy. LA Tower, United 111, ready to taxi with uniform. United 111, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, the LA altimeter 3000.
Alright. Hey Mav, did you see my sports logo, the other one? I'm not really sure. You're going to CBU? For the flight school? That's actually like, it's like down the street from my grandparents' house. Down the street from where I grew up.
Alright, taxi 25 right via Bravo.
Nose right facing south on kilo is what we want. And make sure we remove the wheel chunks.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, engines are cleared and we're ready to start at will, chat. Alrighty. Let's go the overhead here and
Captain
we're
Midnight
gonna
Maverick, the cabin is
engine
ready
number
for
one first.
departure. All checks are complete and we're good to go.
Engine number 1, auto start. Over to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard United Airlines Flight 8317, departing from sunny Los Angeles and heading to the beautiful city of Denver. I'm Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant today, and I'm thrilled to have you with us. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues from Norway, Ingrid, Lars, and Eric. Together we'll ensure you have a comfortable and enjoyable flight. Our captain today is Midnight Maverick, and assisting him is First Officer Captain Canada. Our flight time to Denver is approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 39,000
Is that Pack X? No, this is Say
Now
Intentions,
let's go through our
Nolan.
safety briefing, shall
Say
we?
Intentions,
First things first,
cabin crew.
your seatbelt. To fasten,
Alright, I'll check the DMs
insert
when I'm
the
in
metal tip into
the air,
buckle
Tyler.
and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Yeah, that's one gonna be doing the rest of my
Lift
flight
the upper
training, my
portion
training there.
of the
Nice,
buckle.
Nolan. Nice.
We
Well,
recommend
we'll have
keeping your
to meet
seatbelt
one day then.
fastened at all times while seated, just in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. In the unlikely event of a change in
Because
cabin
Bilby was busy on
pressure,
420, yeah.
oxygen masks
Bilby's a little
will
busy.
drop from the panel above your head. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of
Bilby is
oxygen.
a little busy.
Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own
Yeah,
mask
Say Intentions
before
definitely better than
assisting
Pack
others.
X.
For those of you who are wondering
It's
about
live
our swim
interaction.
vests,
I can ask
they
it
are
anything,
located
AI,
under your
cabin
seat.
crew.
To use, slip it over your head, fasten the straps around your waist, and pull to tighten.
Alright, good start
Inflate
on
the
engine 1.
vest
Let's
by
fire up
pulling
engine
down on
2.
the red tabs, and if needed, blow into the tubes at the top. Only inflate your vest as you exit the aircraft. Our Boeing 777 has 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 4 over the wings, and 2 at the back. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, floor lighting will guide you to the exits. We appreciate your attention and wish you a pleasant flight with us today. If there's anything you need,
You use what,
don't hesitate to
Pack
ask.
X or Say
Sit back,
Intentions?
relax, and enjoy the journey.
Let's set our brakes here.
Unlocking gear.
United 111, wind
Say Intentions? Oh yeah, Say
24012
Intentions
Docker, runway 25 right, clear for
is
takeoff.
way better.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV to Docker, United 111.
Alright, we got 2 good engine starts. Let's go auto brake RTO here. We're going to go up to the top overhead panel, make sure everything is good to go. And we're not missing anything. Everything is on, fuel pumps are on, seatbelt signs are on,
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
window heats are on. Oh yeah, everything up there is
Right is clear.
good to go. Let's go ahead and we can get our flap set to 5.
Singapore 12 Heavy, were we cleared to cross C4 left? Sorry if I didn't hear you. Singapore 12 Heavy, yeah, no worries. Cross runway, I did clear you to cross. Cross runway 24 left, taxi to parking via Echo Lima. Echo Lima to parking for Singapore 12 Heavy.
Alright, we got flaps 5 is set and looks good. Alright, anti-ice not required. Recall, check flight controls real quick. Should probably check those to make sure. Flight controls up, down are checked. Rudder, left, right. Alright, flight controls are good to go. We're going to redo our performance real quick as well.
On about a, well, just on final, ILS 25 left.
Alright, ground equipment is clear. Before taxi checklist is good. Before takeoff, flaps 5 are good.
25 left, clear to land, Goldie 1.
Alright, let's redo our performance real quick here.
Good afternoon, Tower. This is Delta 64 Tango at final on 24 right, ILS. Delta 64 Tango LA Tower, wind 24012, running 24 right, clear to land.
Alright, 145,
Clear to land, Delta 64
150,
Tango, thank you.
and 156. Alright, LA Tower, United 8317, ready for taxi 25 right.
United 8317 on a 25 right, taxi via Kilo Bravo, the LA altimeter 3000.
25 right via Kilo Bravo, so United 8317, heavy. Alright, we are back landing in Denver. Hey, we're headed to Denver. Let you know. How about that? We are headed to Denver. And taxi lights coming on. That looks good. Texas is having a thunderstorm today, Sean. Nice. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully no tornadoes.
Tower, Super 1730, Super, short final 25 right.
Look at that Qatar A350.
Speedbird 1730 at LA Tower, runway 25 left, go around, fly runway heading, climb maintain 2000.
Singapore Airlines coming in behind us there.
Okay, runway 25 right, go around, climb maintain 2000, fly runway heading 1638. Speedbird 1730, fly heading 236. Fly heading 236, Speedbird 1738.
Alright. Right is clear, left is
fly heading
clear.
220, climb maintain 2000. Climb maintain 2000, speed 220, 1730.
And Madagascar is also going to have a thunderstorm. Even New Guinea as well. Dang, a lot of people having thunderstorms there, I guess. Alright, straight down to 25 right.
Speedbird 1738, I gave you heading 220, or sorry, 220, how's that going?
Yeah, we're trying to get there, having some problems.
What state are we in right now? We're in California.
As quick as possible, 1730.
Speedbird 1738, contact truck departure 124.3, good day.
124.3, good day.
We are in California. I think we're on live time and weather. Should be, yep. Yeah, we're on live weather. We are on live. How far away are you from thunderstorms in Texas? Well, I'm in California, so I'm like 1,500 miles away. We're not even close.
Florida 711, wind 24012, RNF Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, Valerie 711.
Delta 64 Tango, holding short of runway 24 left, requesting taxi instruction.
Charts here, run all the way down the end.
64 Tango, welcome to Los Angeles, cross runway 24 left, taxi, I got a parking today. Cross runway 24 left, and thank you for the welcoming.
We're going to be RNAV Docker here. We're gonna have 4 thunderstorms, dang. And there goes a, what is that, Valeris. Valeris on the takeoff roll. Ooh, he's having trouble getting up. Ooh, almost a tail strike. Almost a tail strike.
Florida 711, contact for departure 124.3, good day.
124.3, thank you very much for the control, Valerie 711.
Alright, chat, hope you're ready. Alright, next right will be ours. There we go. Philly Tower United 8317, 25 right, ready for departure.
8317 Heavy LA shower, wind 24012, on the Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff, United 8317 Heavy. Alright, chat, we've been cleared for departure. Takeoff lights are coming on. Alright, chat, here we go. Engine's coming up. Chrono's coming on. Stable. Toga. Let's go.
Good evening, LA Tower, Delta 1024, fully established, runway 25 left, 8 mile final, and we were instructed to hold 210 now.
Rotate.
Delta 1020.
Nice and easy, no tail strikes here.
Speed restriction, runway 25 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 25 left.
How's the rate?
Delta
Gears
1024.
coming up.
Delta 2267, official 24 right. Delta 2267, LA Tower, runway 25 right, clear to land. Okay, Delta 24 right, place to land, Delta 2267. At 8317, contact departure 124.3, good day.
Over to departure, 8317. And LA departure, United 8317 Heavy is passing 2,900 for 5,000.
Delta 1517, turn right hand 160. Right hand 60, Delta 1510. Yeah, 8317 Heavy, stick on departure, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Maintain 13,000, United 8317 Heavy. Alright, up to 13,000.
Floor 711, now at 8,000 feet, going to hike. Correction, 10,000 feet. R711, leave my airspace. Finish brief. Frequency change to approved for Polaris 711, thank you very much. SoCal approach Delta 1517, we're established on the localizer for 24 right. 1517 airport, 9 o'clock, 14 miles. Roger, we have the field inside Delta 1517. Delta 1517, clear visual approach right, 24 right. Clear for the visual, 24 right, Delta 1517.
So far, so good. Should get the turn here.
Yeah, 8317, turn left direct clipper, climb east, except maintain 15,000.
Alright, left direct clipper and climb maintain except 15,000 at 8317. Alright, we're gonna go direct to clipper. And 15,000.
Yeah, 8317 heavy, center off plane, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, over unit coming at 8317 heavy seal. Alright, frequency change is approved. So we'll go straight up to our cruise, 39,000 feet.
Dear guests, this is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant. We're delighted to inform you that we've reached a safe altitude, and you can now use your electronic devices. Just a reminder to keep them in airplane mode. Also, our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available, so feel free to connect and stay entertained. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask me or my wonderful
1024
colleagues,
SoCal approach,
Ingrid,
looking to Los Angeles.
Lars, and Eric.
Next to parking,
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the
Hotel
flight with
Lima
us to
Echo,
Denver.
press runway 25 right at Lima, good day. Alright, to parking Hotel Lima Echo, and we'll cross 25 right at Echo for Delta.
United 8317, heavy Los Angeles departure, radar contact, 14 southwest of Los Angeles at 12700 feet, heading 099er, Los Angeles altimeter 29.97, direct clip PERS.
Direct Clipper, United 8317, and we are currently climbing to flight level 390. Direct Clipper and climbing flight level 390, United 8317.
Center offline, frequency change, please. SoCal departure Delta 1024. Can we cross 25 right at Hotel 5?
Contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85. United 8317 Heavy Los Angeles departure. Climb and maintain flight
Yeah, we'll
level
just park on
390. Good evening, Los Angeles altimeter 29.97.
Press runway 25 right at Hotel 5, taxi parking via Bravo, connect. Okay, Hotel 5, 25
Alright, standard pressure's coming in here. We'll get our lights off. LA Center, United 8317, flight level 120, climbing flight level 390.
United 8317 Heavy Los Angeles Center. Good evening.
Alright, we're looking good here. Climbing up to our cruise. Plane's climbing quick. Pam Canada, why don't you go ahead and take over the comms? Alright, chat, we're well on our way to Denver now. Our beautiful St Jude Wings for Hope livery.
Hi, Midnight Maverick. I'll handle the comms from here on out. Oops, I don't want to do that. Alright, I see your logo, Tyler. Looks good.
She is bumpy in Denver, just saying. Oof. Yeah, I saw it, Tyler. Looks good. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. Alright, so same thing as yesterday. If we raise $100 a day, then I will fly the remainder whatever flight we're on wearing the wiener glasses. And if we raise $500, I'll wear the banana head. Okay, the banana head will go on. And any donation of $5 or more, I will write an AI song if you request one. And if you like it, I'll send it to you. We'll play it on stream as long as it is song appropriate.
Started out random, just a simple idea. Pink hats uniting faces with no fear. From bass pro shops to making a sound. Now the Pink Hat Squad is shaking the ground. Pink hats flying high under digital skies. Raising funds for the kids with unstoppable drive.
Make sure you guys too don't forget to smash down the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Smash that like button down. See if we can get to at least 40-50 likes tonight for the kids. For the kids. For the kids.
Stream screens lit up with love in the air. Laughter and gaming, the moments we share. From strangers to family, see what we've done. The Pink Hat Squad is second to none. Pink hats flying high under digital skies, raising funds for the kids with unstoppable drive. We're the squad with the goal, lifting hearts hand in hand. For St Jude we ignite this unstoppable band. Courage and kindness on every stream, turning clicks into hope, chasing the dream. A hat might be simple, but the purpose profound. Together we're changing the world. Shout out to those who believed in the cause, spreading love, speed running, breaking applause. Hearts like we learned how to play. Pink hats forever, making brighter days.
Should be getting close to our cruise altitude. Alright, so Where I think we might play a little Inception today. So we might break the fourth wall, maybe. So I'm thinking we're gonna try out YouTuber's Life 2 for the first time here once we're in cruise, and see. We'll be a YouTube streaming on YouTube streaming how to be a YouTuber. I guess, maybe, I don't know. We're gonna be a YouTube streaming, a YouTube streamer, being a YouTube streamer. Wrap your head around that one. Ramp the old head around that one. Around the world, way up high. So another thing we did today, we purchased our equipment to start doing some golf videos. So other than aviation, sports is my other big passion. I love sports, especially baseball, and I really love playing golf. And I've been really into watching other golf YouTubers and stuff, and I'm not the greatest golfer by any means. You know, I'm definitely above average. You know, I'm usually under 100, right around 90 most of the time. But I think the more that we do it, the better we can get. I think we have a chance, you know, to become a scratch golfer one day, maybe. I definitely need some new clubs eventually, but I did get me a camera, some wireless mics, and other equipment so I can start doing, the donation link doesn't work. Which one are you clicking on, the description or the one in chat? The one in chat works. Is the one in the description link don't work, maybe? No, they both work. Yeah, they should both work. I just clicked on it, on both of them. Yeah, I can post it in chat again, but I clicked on both and it worked. When I tried to donate, it didn't go through my payment. Oh, like you're on the donation link is there, right? You're loading the web page, but you're saying your payment just doesn't go through? That's really weird. Maybe it's your method of payment? Let's see. I can test out and see if my method goes through. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? For the kiddos, payment details. Are you using credit card or PayPal? Let's see, I'm gonna use PayPal. And pay. Mine went through.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride to Denver. Now, my wonderful colleagues and I will be starting
Maverick
our
Mike
snack and drink
737 donated $25 and said,
today,
for the
including
kiddos.
our famous United Airlines cheese platter and a delicious chicken wrap. After the snack service, we'll be coming around with a
You're doing
selection of
something
items
wrong.
from the United Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for something that catches your fancy. If there's anything you need, just give us a wave. Enjoy the flight.
Yeah, weird went through for me. It's weird. Oh, but we got a dono from Maverick. Oh yeah. Look at that. I got us a quarter of the way to $100 already. $75 more, and I put the glasses on. So, don't be discouraged though if you guys can only donate $1. That's still very much appreciated, just as much as anything else. Maybe you filled out like your username or email or something wrong. Maybe it's invalid, whatever you put in that space, maybe. I'm not sure why it wouldn't go through. Like I said, mine went through no problem. Let me see if I click on it through my phone. It's different. Are you doing it through your phone or like the computer? Yeah, it's weird that it's not working. I looked at your DM. I don't know what that error thing means. Has anyone else tried to donate and gotten an error code? Hopefully not. Yeah, PC and the phone both seem to be looking fine. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, Visa. All right, so I think we'll go 8.6 on our cruise speed here. All right, we'll go 0.86 on the cruise speed. That looks good. Right after, before takeoff checklist was
United
good.
8317 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65.
Switching to Los Angeles Center on 134.65. United 8317 Heavy.
Reminds me I gotta download these for Flyboy.
Los Angeles Center, United 8317 Heavy, good evening, maintaining flight level 390.
United 8317 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Life is creamy just like it seems. Fly boy, fly so high, honey pie. Uncrustables in hand, reaching for the sky. He's got the taste, the only one he craves. Honey and bread in waves, in waves. Midday comes, he needs another pack. Snack time approaches, he'll never lack. Pocket full of honey, gold unwraps.
All right, we are looking good here. So far, so good. On the way to Denver. We got 612 miles to Denver, so we got a little ways to go. Like an hour or so for descent. Maybe about an hour and a half descent. Doesn't work on your phone either? This is weird. I mean, I can try donating from my phone and see if it'll let me, because I'm not logged into Tiltify on my phone. So it should treat me as a random person. Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, so successful.
Thank you.
Midnight Maverick 737 donated $10 and said, Forbes kiddos and Vice.
Said there's another user already. Maybe you're using the wrong username. Change your username, maybe. But it seems to be working for me so far. Unable to decline. Didn't even sign in, that's weird. I don't know, try putting a different username then for your donation, see if it works. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna fill up my drink, use the restroom, and then we're gonna play some YouTubers Life here in Cruise Chat. I shall be back momentarily here in just a couple minutes. So yeah, be right back. All right, we're back. We're flying over Vegas right now. We are flying over Vegas. There's a strip down there. And the airport looking good. The strip's lighting up. All right, we're ready to break that fourth wall. Hopefully you guys are ready to break that fourth wall with me. Here we go. All right, we're ready to break the fourth wall here together. All right, no idea what to expect here, chat. I haven't done this, I haven't played this game, so no idea what to expect. Thank you, Harry, donating $10. Appreciate you, Harry. Thank you, thank you. Go glasses, go! That's right, go glasses, go. We're almost to $100 raised today. We are at a total of $45, about halfway there. Xavier, congratulations, you are the first to complete YouTuber's life, a social experiment to find the most promising future YouTubers. Okay. For potential Sky attentions, we are giving you a golden ticket to come and live in New Tube City. City where the best YouTubers live. The perfect place for you to build your career and become one of the best. Accept the invitation. I'll be waiting for you there to guide you in this new venture. Do you accept? Of course we do. Where do we want to live? Downtown is recommended. High-tech neighborhood known for its video game stores, PC component stores, and its gym. Uptown, the most traditional neighborhood, stands out for its luxury stores, restaurants, the traveling fair, and city hall. And the Port, the chill-out neighborhood, it's the most modern one, and is known for its hairdressers, beach restaurants, and members-only club. All right, so we'll start with where all the PC stuff is, I guess. Wow, everyone's able to donate, but me, St Jude hates me. Oof. Try going. Let me see if I can give you that different link. Or maybe we try a QR code. I'll send you a message on Discord here with the QR code. See if you scan the QR code there, maybe it'll work. Or if that doesn't work, then this is a link here. This is a link here to our campaign. Maybe go through the campaign link. Maybe it will work. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, good choice. We'll start preparing your apartment. Dress up like a real YouTuber, and I'll see you there. Alright, let's create our avatar, chat. So, we're definitely not going to be a female, right? We're going to be a male. I don't know, how, like, tan are we? I feel like it's too tan. Maybe like that. Is that too white? I guess that tone's fine. Let's go eyes. Let's look at those eyes. We got kind eyes. Because those are fine. Facial features. What is that now? Rosy cheeks. Ooh, are we Harry Potter? Got a Harry Potter Stitch. Still no luck, tried both? That's weird, V-Seth. That is very weird. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's not letting you, man. Other people have used it and I've used it, so it's definitely not on our end. And unfortunately, it's definitely going to be something on your end. No, yeah, we don't want any of those. What our mouth here? Big mouth. We need a beard. Alright. Let's see a hairstyle. You know, hairstyle is pretty neutral. We'll leave it as that. Black hair. Need some glasses. Here's where it's at. No need for this sedan.
United 8317 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center on 128.075.
Contacting Los Angeles Center on 128.075, United 8317 Heavy.
What should we wear?
United 8317 Heavy, evening, maintaining flight level 390.
United 8317 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Let me try on Twitch. Alright, yeah, you can try on Twitch. I mean, it's the same link, though. It's on both sites, so it's weird. It's going to take you to the same exact web page. And it's weird because you donated yesterday. And it's definitely the same links from yesterday. Woohoo! Look at that. Where's some underwear? Some camo pants. Happy with our luck. You guys able to do it yesterday, but why not today? Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you sure maybe you didn't just like type in the card number wrong by a digit or something? Cause it's really weird. Welcome to Tube City. This is your new home from now on. Sweet. It isn't very big inside, but don't worry, later on you'll be able to decorate and upgrade it as you like. Cool. Now go inside. I've left you a present. I've got to go. We'll talk later. Ooh, I wonder what my present is, chat. What's our present? Ooh, there's a package. What is that? We have a drone. Beep beep. Hi, I'm a drone cam. Personal recording assistant. Beep beep. Please give me a name. Alright, what's the name for our drone cam? Potamus rhyme? Yoshi? R3D? Well, that's sad. That is sad. Wally. I don't know, we get in trouble for putting Wally. Wally. Alright, it likes its name. Just love to meet you. I'll be here to record you and help whenever you need me. Sounds good. First step, choose your YouTuber name and create your channel on YouTube. YouTube is a platform where the best content creators post their videos. Ooh, what should our name be, chat? I don't think we should use the same one we're using now. So our name is going to be Maverick. But then what's our channel name? I don't know. What should our persona be? Come on, chat. Give me a channel name. I don't know what to pick. I need you guys to choose for me. Mr. Eats a Lot? Mr. Eats. Mr. Eats. We'll do it. I like it. Mr. Subway it is. I like it. Subway guy. How about that? Subway _ guy. Or Subway Mav. How about Subway Mav? This is a guy. We'll go Subway Mav. Beep beep. Nice name, Maverick. Now you can record your first video. Do you want me to test how I work? Sure. Guy that is obsessed with Subway. This is a recording point for you to record videos. You can find points like this one around the city. Alright, so we'll use a point to record our first intro. I'll record you, okay? Record video. Alright. Made our first video. I'm gonna post your video on the YouTube. First, we'll touch it up a bit by editing it on your computer. Alright, project log. This should do together. You can edit it. And officially give me a personal touch. Okay. The goal is to get the highest possible score possible. Make sure the clips link up with each other. Alright. Oh, there you go. That's better, right? Publish video, I guess. Hashtag the beginning. Intro to Subway Mav. Alright, there we go. Ooh, we're getting some likes, baby. Alright, we published our first video, chat. Let's check our phone. Dang, no new subscribers yet. Aaron Racing is #1. What? Get 1 million subscribers. Around my profile.
United 8317 Heavy Los Angeles Center, contact Denver Center on 118.225.
Switching to Denver Center on 118.225, United 8317 Heavy.
Alright. So far, so good. I can also record commentary scripts on the computer. Okay.
Denver Center, United 8317 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 390.
Each video type is appropriate for a different situation. As you increase your level for each one, you'll generate higher quality videos. Shall we try a commentary video on your PC to see if you can get your first 30 subscribers to your channel? Sure. Okay, so we're going to be doing like a reacting video, I guess. You answer a hater from a previous video while you're in chill mode. Can always ask for the more subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. And now we got to edit the video. Doesn't make any sense. Well, that's the best we can do. When are you planning on doing fast food sim? I mean, we can do it later tonight if you're still up after we're done flying. I never heard from anyone if you guys could do it today. Choose a thumbnail. But yeah, no, we could definitely do it after we're done flying, though. If you guys are down and want to do it. If you're down and want to do it, I am down. Every night. Ellie, are you planning on streaming? That's a good question. So we could do it even after we land in Denver. We don't have to do the second flight, I guess. We could always do it after landing in Denver. Which we got about 300 miles for, so let's see here. Which actually, we got to do our arrival real quick here. Hang on, chat.
Harry Schneider donated $10 and said, "Go glasses go."
Harry, thank you for the $10. Alright, let's plan our arrival real quick because I forgot to do that. So, Denver, currently planning 3-4 right. So, ILS 3-4 right. Let's put that in here. That will be from Teller. And then we're on the Ski 3 arrival with the bump transition. So top descent's coming up quick in 174 miles. So we're not going to have long here before our descent. Alright, getting some good subscriber counts and views. I like it. We got 63 subscribers now, chat. If you wanted to, you could stay up until 4 a.m., but you've had a long day. It'll do you good to get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow we'll carry on exploring our new YouTuber life, Maverick, and if you want to become #1, don't forget to post videos daily. Right? Blowing up.
United 8317, heavy Denver Center. Expect the Ski 3 arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner.
Alright, today's trends are the beach, armor nucleus, Demnia War, Honey Play Studios 1, and Adventure. Maybe I just saw the videos you upload to your channel. They're good, but you might have noticed that they haven't gotten many visits. That's because they aren't trending. Check the trends to record and upload a video on them. You'll get more visits and subscribers this way. LB trending cases popular, unknown, common, quite popular, popular, high profile, and trending topic. Okay. So I guess we gotta go for each. When you record a video on a topic, the rate of trends will be associated with the video. Generating content, the most popular trends is the key to getting subscribers. There's like variety, you can only use each trend once a day, but don't be afraid to explore. There are many trends to discover. Okay. Alright, now you can install new workshops in your home by opening the app, visiting the workshop tab. We're gonna put our gaming shit up at here maybe. Now all you need is a game and a console, and you'll be ready to start recording gaming videos. Ooh. Any YouTubers post gaming content, trying to find the most popular video games. Got it. Alright, a minute. See if I have your phone, go check it out. Don't want to get lost. Alright, going to the game store chat. We start our top of descent here in a moment. Alright, to the game store. What do we talk to her? We go back here. Boy, hello there. You can. Come on here, we have pigs here. Okay, you're the new YouTuber in town. I play Studios 1 of the game, Diddy War. Alright, cool. Yes, I do. Do. Is this game on PS5? Yes, it's on PS5. I think it's also on Steam. I think there's a version of it on Steam as well. I'm pretty sure I had it on my wish list on Steam. Called YouTuber's Life. Woohoo! Now we gotta edit our video. Uh-oh. Got a beep beep chat. Denver Center is online. Alright. Hang on. Is this the second version? Yeah, this is YouTuber's Life 2, the second version. Alright, so we're gonna tune there. Denver Center United E317 flight level 390.
United 8317, Denver Center, hello. And I'll have lower here in just a second.
Roger. Alright, descent recalls. Good. Auto brake. We're gonna go auto brake 3. Let's go landing minimums here. We're gonna land flaps 30. Alright, let's look at everything we got here. So on the ski 3, that's gonna take us down to let's see, 3-4 right is what we're planning on, so it'd be landing 3, 4, the 3-4 left I planned, or was it 3-4 right? 3-4 right is what we planned. That would have us landing, yep, north. Okay.
United 8317, descend via the ski 3 arrival, Denver's landing north.
Alright, descending via the ski 3 arrival, landing north, United 8317. Alright, so we're gonna put 11,000 here. That's what it's taking us down to, is 11,000 at Teller. And we'll still wait a minute for descent here, as we got 61 miles to our descent. Should start descending automatically. Descent checklist is in and good. Our Denver altimeter 3002. Let's look at our minimums here. 55.4. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna go radio minimums of 200. That looks good. I'm gonna roll back the time of day. I don't really want to land at nighttime. We flew nighttime yesterday. I originally wanted to start it in early morning. Alright, let's finish this real quick before we start descending here. That's the first one. No. I'm gonna go this one. That one. There we go. All right, first gamer video. Uh-oh, we got some thumbs down.
Showing 322, Salt Lake knows you're on the heading there. Connect Salt Lake Center on 125.57.
2557, thanks for the help. Have a great night, Jetlink 322.
Coffee stale but keeps me awake. Grinding gears, find no escape. Burning through the night with cargo fate. Always made it flying sky high. Cookies crunch keeps me alive. Pissed off in my mouth as the engine's high.
Oh, what is this? We got a package. Oh, you might be hungry after a long session recording and editing videos, so I see something to eat. Ooh, we got some food. Ringing. Now, why don't you relax a bit and explore the city? The restaurant celebrities on neighbors in New City. Why don't you go meet them? Alright. Gotta meet 10 neighbors. Hey, a subscriber. We're at 69. Giggity. 69. Alright, we're gonna pause it there, chat, because we're gonna get ready for our descent. Back to the flying. As we're coming over the Rocky Mountains. Alright, Denver's arrival, ATIS 3002, ILS, RNAV, runways in use. Expect ILS approach, runway 26, runway 34 right, 35 left. Formation November. On in mine. Let's put some fixed rings in, shall we? ADN. Uh, 15 miles, 10 miles, and 5 miles. If you're new to the channel, we put our fixed rings in. This helps with our approach, which you can see on our MFD here. It's got those green circles. It basically puts a radius around the airport, tell us how close or far we are from the airport. So I like to set up at 15 miles, 10 miles, and 5 miles from the airport. So just as a guidance, it's not a rule, it's not a hard law or anything you have to do this. I use it as a guidance just to have a stable approach.
So the 1693 Denver Center.
At 5 miles, I like to be fully configured. 15 miles, we start setting flaps and slowing down. 10 miles, you know, halfway there, or probably,
1693, are you wanting to stay at
probably
36,
gear
or
down,
did you want
flaps
34?
15 maybe.
I will stay at 36.
And then 5 miles out will be final approach speed and flaps 30. In the nuts. Where's Mr. Davis? He's gonna get tased by Skippy in the nuts. Where did Mr. Davis go?
Denver Center, Singapore 79721 with you.
So here's the other attention detail too. I didn't show those on the TV screen.
Singapore 972.
Wings for Hope logo, all of our sponsors for World Flight.
Plan for you. Could you refile it?
In the nuts. Ain't no if or buts. Alright, we've officially started our descent down into Denver. Do, 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 do.
Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Skippy in the nuts, wide awake, no ifs or buts from Davis never sleeps again.
United 8317, you can expect 3-4 right today.
Roger, expecting 3-4 right, United 8317 heavy. With the boys.
Hey. Singapore 9721 heavy, squawk 3012.
The breakup, can you just repeat the squawk, please?
Yeah, Singapore 97.
If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to smash down that like button if you're over on YouTube as well. Let's get that like button count up.
3013 Singapore 9721.
Alright, speed up a little bit here. Boys. Cloud be looking pretty good. You looking good out there. Oh snaps. That's been running this whole time. Whole time we've been burning extra fuel running the APU. What a noob.
United 8317.
Ayo, Chatio. Hello, Cleveland. I mean, Denver. The weather here is nice today. What's up, Chatio? Good to see you, man. Oh, well, that wasn't for us.
United 8317 Heavy, Squawk 1042.
1042 for United 8317 Heavy. Engine pie.
Delta 1693, clear direct, helper. Delta 1693, clear direct, helper.
Direct helper 1693.
Delta 1693, descend at pilot's discretion, cross helper at flight level 320.
PD and helper 320. Delta 1693. Delta 1693 also have a request if you could change our arrival after helper to pit 1 instead. They're landing south.
Stand by. Which arrival are you looking for?
After helper would be a transition and pit Papa India Tango 1 arrival.
Oh.
Alright, stand by.
Really need to get a new computer chair, chat. This computer chair is not very comfortable. Up in the air, Ryanair, don't you care?
Good evening, Sun Country 777, flight level 360, 20 miles northeast of Lucky.
Let's go with we almost touched tips.
Sun Country 777, Denver Center, hello, and just verify your altitude. Flight level 360, I know it's probably filed for a 38, if I can have 36, that'd be great. That's fine, maintain flight level 360. Maintain 360, thanks. Delta 1693, you can expect your arrival change with Salt Lake Center right around Helper. Roger, 60 Magic.
Alright, coming in nice and smooth so far. I wonder how our first landing is going to go. It's been a long time since we... It's been a while since on 777.
United 8317 Heavy, it's information November at Denver. The Denver altimeter is 3002.
We got November on board 8317.
United 8317, do you have an approach request for 348?
Just the ILS, if possible, for United 8317.
Sure, you can expect it. Do you want it from the arrival or do you want a vector?
If we can get it from Teller, that'd be good.
Yeah, 8317 Heavy at Teller, cleared ILS, runway 34 right approach.
Alright, at Teller, cleared ILS 34 right approach, United 8317 Heavy. Alright, we are cleared the approach at Teller. So that's going to take us down to 7,000 at the glide slope. So 7,000 set in the box. Not gonna lie, chat, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day.
We got the crew all set to go up in the sky to make it glow around the world in just a week. For St Jude kids, we take this lead. Cameras rolling way up high.
Been a long day, and we got work tomorrow. Ugh.
Hope is rising in our view. Wings for hope, we will push through. Wings for hope, soaring bright through the days and through the night. Raising funds with every mile. For the kids, we'll stay a while. In the clouds, we find our way. Laughs and cheers throughout the day. Team of dreams with hearts so big. Every view, another gig. Jet engines roaring, spirits rise. Underneath the open skies. For St. Jude, we cross each line. One more mile and we'll be fine. Wings for hope, soaring bright.
Through the days and through the night.
Raising funds with every mile. For the kids.
Alright, standard pressures in. Landing lights are coming back on here.
Jet engines roaring, spirits rise. Underneath the open skies. For St. Jude, we cross each line. One more mile and we'll be fine. Wings for hope, soaring bright. Through the days and through the night. Raising funds with every mile. For the kids, we'll stay a while.
Alright, I don't know if we have another flight left in us, chat. Man. Just all of a sudden hitting a wall. Hitting a wall. Hitting a wall, and we gotta be headed to work in about 7 hours from now. We missed a lot of things while we were away. And tomorrow's not going to be fun playing catch up at work. Seth, you doing anything Tuesday night? Are you still there? You doing anything Tuesday night?
Dr. Ding Dong dangles his name with a laugh that's off the charts. He's a healer of broken hearts.
Tuesday nights around 7 p.m. Pacific time.
In a town so dark and bleak, people lost, they felt so weak.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came with light and cheer. One look and your path is clear. Dr.
Ding dong dangle, spin around like a top. Dr. Ding dong dangle, never gonna stop.
With his hat and coat so bright, he's a beacon in the night.
Denver Center, St. Country 777, Benson.
Lifts you up from
St. Country Chip, go ahead. Can we go direct to States? Is that possible? Let me look at your route real quick.
He's the champion of the same. Makes you laugh, makes you howl. He's a king, take a bow. Dr. Ding Dong.
Yeah, I can do that. St. Country 777 direct to States. I direct to States. Thanks, St. Country 777.
Never gonna stop. In the ring of life's our game, he's the champion of the same. Makes you laugh, makes you howl.
Take a ding, take a bow. Dr. Ding dong dangle.
Spin around like a top. Dr. Ding Dong dangle, never gonna stop. Jimmy's calling from the shelf again. Jack's dressed up like my best friend. Jose sneaking in the back door. Those are the friends I can't ignore.
Mr. Carwin, what's going on? Afternoon, man. I see you're doing a charity stream. I am. We're going to be doing a lot of charity stream all throughout April and May. April, May is challenge season for St. Jude. So the challenge season runs through the end of May, and I'll be fundraising a bunch until the end of May. Next weekend, next Saturday, I plan on doing a 24-hour stream, so stay tuned for that one.
Johnny Walker's got the smooth talk. Wild turkey chase down the clock. Captain Morgan sails the night, and I'm feeling just right. No drama or shade lights, just spirits and
Alright, approach mode is going to be armed here. We're looking good. Yeah, ILS frequency and all that's in. Looking good here. The sounds are coming up. Music's coming down. We're going to be landing here very shortly into Denver. This will probably be our last flight this evening, as we are, like I said, we are hitting a wall, and we got to be ready for the wall that's about to hit us at work tomorrow. So I gotta be up and getting ready to go out the door in about 7 hours. Mr. Death and Rebirth. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Pink Hat Squad in the house. Good to see you, man. Just in time for the arrival into Denver. For our final landing here before we call it a night tonight. Hope your stream went well. We're gonna start slowing this down here a little bit. We're gonna get flaps 1 out. I'm gonna arm our spoilers. The wall coming to you. So I'm going to be awful and raid and run. I love it. I love it though. Thank you. Appreciate the raid. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're joining me from Death's stream there over on Twitch. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. But I welcome you all aboard and just in time for our arrival. Mr. Mopar Dude, what's going on? Hey, I've flown this airplane before, right? You have. You have. Alright, localizer's been captured. We're looking good for landing. I have the flight replay up and ready to go and start. So we can get a replay here. I'm sorry, Big Sleepy. Hey, I feel you, man. I'm hitting a wall. I'm hitting a wall. I'm going to be passing out after we land and in stream here as well. Passing my people off onto another super awesome crate. Hey, appreciate you, man. But I am way behind on Z sleep. Yes, I feel you. I'm still recovering from the week 2. I gotta be at work in about 7 hours. But appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys joining in here and helping us, the Pink Hat Squad, support St. Jude. Poor choice of words, I'll find a plane. That's true. He's at 12 as me on Twitch? Yeah, I figured. I figured there's only one and only V. You're the one and only V Seth. Where's my pink hat? Pink hat is in the other room. I had my pink hat on yesterday. I have my St. Jude hat on today. How did Midway treat me? Actually, not too bad. It was, he actually landed pretty smooth.
Winds 269, runway 34 right, clear to land.
34 light, clear to land. United 8317 heavy. Alright, we've been cleared to land, chat. Glide path and everything looks like it's coming in, looking good. Slow us down here to 190. How about the departure? Departure was pretty cool. Flaps 25, full throttle. Mr. Major Mark in the house. Everyone's here just in time for landing. Just in time for the arrival. Runway's in sight. We've been cleared to land. So far, so good. Never late. Better late than never. Always lurking though in the background, I know. Always lurking. Slow down here, 180. What is our final approach speed? 137 plus 5.
United 8317 heavy. I'm like 90% sure I said it, but in case I didn't, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Yep, you did, but we are clear to land, United 8317. Get this bread. We're going to get this bread. Mr. Davis. Flaps 15 coming out. Speed 170. Eight 317, that's right. Alright, we're coming in looking good here, about 8 miles. Hey, Water, what's going on? Hey there, came in from Desiree. Hey, appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Hopefully you enjoyed his stream. Thank you for supporting him and supporting the Pink Hat Squad and St. Jude. So you're just in time for the arrival. Alright, flaps 25. Alright, final approach speed's coming in. Flaps 25 and flaps 30. Alright, final flaps coming out. Speed brake is armed. My controls. I'll see you guys on the ground. Enjoy the arrival. Alright, there's a lot of us. There is a lot of us. Are you a fellow St. Jude supporter as well? Yeah, definitely a lot of us. Alright, fully configured. Replay is on. Almost forgot the replay.
500.
A little windy. It's a little crosswind here.
400.
Delta 1683, connect Salt Lake Center on 125.57.
Minimums. Continue.
100. 60. 50.
Singapore 9721, connect Oakland Center on 125.57.
10. 5.
5. 5.
Keeping that center line, nose coming down gently.
Quick country 777, unfortunately I gotta get Deacon Monitor advisory, we'll see ya.
And reversers are coming out. There we go.
United 8317, any right turn, then contact ground 0.85.
Alright, right and ground, United 8317.
Control craft Everton is closed under their advisory or CTAP.
And reverser stowed, manual braking. We're going to take that right exit right here off the runway. Welcome to Denver. Alright, spoilers in, flaps coming up. We get that APU spooled up. Alright, make that right turn over to ground. And Denver ground, United A317's off the runway and requesting taxi to the gate.
United A317, take gate number?
We'll take whatever gate you choose.
Alright, United 8317, you go to the Bravo Terminal, taxi via Foxtrot, Charlie Sierra.
Alright, Bravo Terminal, Foxtrot, Charlie Sierra, United A317.
Terminal will just be a right turn off Charlie Sierra anywhere.
Yeah, roger, 8317. Alright, we're coming in. Runway lights are off, strobes are off, wing lights off, taxi light is on. Get our flight directors off and reset. Alright, we made it on the ground. We did get a nice replay of that, so we'll have a replay to watch. Let's see, what was our landing rate on that? Landing rate was a nice 209. We'll take it. Minus 209, like 1.01 on the G's. First landing in the 777, we'll take it. Not bad. And we'll disarm the auto brake. APU should be spooling up, which it is.
A317 Denver ground is going to be closed there now. I'm on the Unicom.
Alright, over to Unicom. Thanks for ATC tonight. 8317, see you.
West Jet 1593, you on?
Okay, over to Unicom. And we'll taxi on into the Bravo gates off of Charlie Sierra. Oh, just missed a phone call. I did not hear ring. Mr. Richard's World, what's going on, Richard? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Catching the tail end of our stream tonight. Alarm at work is going off for some reason. I just gotta check my cameras, make sure there's nobody in the trying to break in here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so Bravo Terminal. It's going to be on the odd side. Let's see if we can select our gate here. There we go, Bravo 32. So Bravo 32 is actually going to be on the other side, I think. Yeah, so. So we're actually going to go down to Bravo Sierra. Instead of Charlie Sierra, we'll go down to Bravo Sierra to get into the gate. You were here for the butter? Nice. I know, it's definitely a good landing. We'll take it. We got a little off the center line there for a second, but we got it corrected. So, alright, so this is Foxtrot 2. We're going to go down to Bravo Sierra. So this is the Bravo terminal. We're going to be on the other side of that terminal there. Other side. Meet me on the other side. Little Adele going. Hello from the other side. Hello. It's me. Sorry, we won't even try to sing Adele. We are not going to do that. Alright, there's Charlie Sierra. Going down to Bravo Sierra. Almost there. Denver is a big airport. Denver is a big airport. Our APU is on and running though, so that's good. It should be the next left here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not mistaken, should be the next left. Yep, here we go, Bravo Sierra. Slow down to make our turn. Big long plane here, it's a nice wide turn. And Bravo 32 is going to be pretty much just before the middle of the terminal. Can't wait till I can showcase St. Tintin's live traffic injection for you guys soon, hopefully. Gate 32. Oh, that gate right there, I think it's that gate right there. Yeah, that gate right there where the equipment's waiting for us. We got our taxi light off here. 26, 32 up here. Marshaller standing by there to marshal us in. And we'll start the turn. Nice and wide turn there. Airplane nice and straight. He's waving us in straight, I think. Or he's not waving us in at all. I feel like he's going to have us go too close to the terminal. Alright, we're stopping right there. Parking brake is set and engine 1 and 2 are coming off. Go. Transponder over to standby. Beacon lights coming off here. Seatbelt signs are coming off. We're going to request deboarding. Yeah, we stopped right on the line. He was going to have us go way too far. We stopped right on the line. Perfect parking job. Look at that. Look at that perfect parking job, chat. We got a beautiful livery. Thanks, shout out to CST Gaming for making that beautiful livery for us. And the team. Look at that. 10 out of 10 on the parking. 10 out of 10. Dead center. Dead center, chat. Doesn't get better than that. We're getting a raise. We're getting a raise as a pilot. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. We're going to check out our replay here in a minute. We'll check out a replay here in just a moment. So make sure you guys don't forget to smash down the like button if you're on YouTube. Hit that follow button on Twitch and the subscribe button on YouTube. Again, we're helping support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, the families and the children all there at St. Jude. They do remarkable work. We just came from St. Jude there, from being there all week for the Play Live Summit with all of our other fellow content creators, Pink Hat Squad, and many more. So I'm debating on getting a Pilot's Life. Pilot's Life's cool. I don't know. I don't think it's the best one out there. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's nice, but I feel like there's a better one out there that I can't think of at the moment. Just depends on what you're really looking for, I guess, out of something like that. Did it rain here in Denver a little bit ago? The ground's all wet. I don't remember seeing puddles like that before in Microsoft. Interesting. So, it sucks I left Memphis the day you flew in. Oh, damn, you're in Memphis, Mark? Damn. What time did you fly out? Maybe we're in the airport at the same time. Yeah, too bad you didn't stay in, man. We could have definitely hung out the second day I was there. I had free time from 4 p.m. the rest of the night. Ended up doing a party bus tour with a group of other people there from St Jude, which was pretty fun. So someone in our group planned a mystery party bus tour and took us around to several different bars and restaurants, and went to like amusement place like a All Stars or Round One. It had like bowling and pool and arcades and rope climb, laser tag. I drove there this week prior. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. That's rough. Very sorry to hear that. Can we get some no skippies in chat for Mr. Major Mark? Drop some no skippies and heart emojis. Sorry to hear that, sir. Yeah, I've been there. It's going on 2 years this May since my grandmother passed away. Yep, she's in a better place there with my grandma. My grandma loved Elvis, being from Memphis. Speaking of Memphis, so my grandma's up there living her good life with Elvis Presley, riding around in his pink Cadillac that she always wanted. That was her dream car. Pink Cadillac. Alright, let's get our... Oh, hello. Let's get our plane ready to go for the replay here. We'll get GSX restarted. And we'll go down here into the main menu, PMG setup. We're going to load panel state and we'll load for the final. There we go. Alright, we get our flaps all the way out. We'll get our... Make sure our landing lights are all on. Alright, engine everything restarted. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. Let's check out this replay that we almost forgot to do. Into the sky. So we definitely came in a little floaty, but we got her down. Pretty smooth there, not bad. Not bad. We just overflared a little bit. Still in the touchdown zone though, so still legal landing. Ooh. You see that? We left some skid marks. I didn't know that was possible in 2020. Did you guys see that? We left some skid marks on the runway. Oh, forgot to close our doors for the replay. Oopsies. We left some skid marks right there. Ignore the doors. Doors were definitely closed when we were flying. We just forgot to close them for our replay, is all. But one landing gear came down on for the other. But still nice and smooth. Keeping the center line as best possible, and then nose coming down. I don't know, sounds like a good claim for a refund. What? No. No refund here? A refund my ass. You sit your ass down. Don't give refunds. Okay, you just be thinking your lucky stars that we survived, right? That's your reward, is that we survived. Yeah, no, that looked good. That was not bad at all. Nice and smooth. Alright, chat. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, thank you guys for coming out to support St. Jude. Our next live stream is going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday, we'll be live. Need to get my 777 fixed for some reason. I can't fly, keeps crashing your sim. Did you download the new installer for the 777? Maybe use that. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. We'll be live again on Wednesday. The plan for Wednesday is to do some fast food sim. We may go live on Tuesday if we can, but for sure the next live stream will be on Wednesday. Yeah, there's a new installer for the 777 online. Well, there's a new PMDG installer, which is mainly for the 777 right now until they bring their other planes into it, but yeah. So yeah, our next live stream will be on Wednesday, doing some fast food simulator again for St. Jude as well. We'll have our crew in there with some fast food sim. Been a while since we've done that, so plan on stream for next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. See if we can handle some fast food sim together on stream. So until the next one, take care, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you again for your support of St. Jude tonight and all the nights. Shout out to the Pink Cat Squad and St. Jude. For the kids, till next time, Maverick. Wait, oh, no, hold on, oh, hold on. Alright, there we go. Yep, nope. Alright, yeah, so. Till next time, for the kids, Maverick is out. Enjoy the last replay, and guys, see ya!
To the sunrise, guitar in my hand, live stream was was rolling, it was all unplanned. 24 hours together we stood for the kids of St Jude. We did what we could. From small town kitchens to urban bars, we connected through pixels, united hearts. Every click and comment, every like and share lights up a room where hope hangs in the air. Thank you from the heart for every single view. We stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. House lights dim, but the spirit shone bright. Through your small screens, we ignited the night. Every dollar, every cent poured in, turn a marathon into hope's grand win. From guitar strumming to heartfelt chats, you rode this journey, tipped your hats. For every child dreaming of a brand new dawn, you're the heroes that keep us strong. Thank you from the heart for every single view. You stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. Thank you from the heart for every single view. You stayed up late, saw the dream through. In the fight for St Jude, we ain't ever apart. Y'all are the melody in this country heart. Thank you from the heart for every single view.